Hello, my beautiful duckling. Today I'm going to talk to you about reacting in 3D. When we are reacting to what everybody deems their 3D reality, I have a simple way that I can teach you how I do with most of my 3D reality, which means 95% of the things that go on in my day don't upset me. This is Susie, your beautiful swan queen. Welcome back to the garden. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button, and then also tell me under this video why what I'm sharing with you drastically changes your life. Again, reacting to 3D. 3D is something that everybody talks about a lot. It's what's going on in my outer world. It's what I see that the minions are producing in my life. 4D is my imagination. 5D, 12D, depending upon which group of law of attraction you follow. I flush those words down the toilet. 3D, 4D, 5D, 12D. Parallel realities, it's way too much work for me. Honest to God, it's way, way too much work for me. I would rather veg watch some stupid TV show than deal with 3D, 4D, 5D, and parallel realities. And I can't even think of a stupid TV show that I would rather watch than discuss and put all my energy and focus on that. When you're focusing on your 3D reality versus your 5D, 4D, whatever you want to call it, you're taking your imagination, your thoughts, and your words, and you're focusing them on what's going wrong in your life, why things are not working out. Well, I'm trying to bring 5D into 3D. I'm trying to bring 4D into 3D. I'm trying to bring there here. I'm trying to bring now here. Throw it all away. It is way too complicated. What I do is I simply learned a technique from a cop. He told me that when he's on the job, they tell him stories and they entertain him. So if I am living my life and somebody cuts me off, I don't think nothing about it. I just simply say, drive safely, and if you happen to see Dale, tell him I said hi. Because if he sees Dale, that means he passed away and now he's in heaven with Dale Earnhardt. But drive safely, because I really don't want to see him in heaven with Dale Earnhardt. If I get yelled at because I'm in the grocery store and I grab the last roll of toilet paper, I'm not going to react. I'm simply going to tell the person, I'm so sorry, but I'm truly out of toilet paper and I really need this. Have a nice day. And I'm going to walk away. If I am standing there watching the masses grab toilet paper off of the shelf, I'm going to be like, seriously? What are you doing with all of this toilet paper? I'm going to be talking to you and asking you how many different stories we could come up with the toilet paper. I came up with a good one today. Somebody told me TPing. So all of these people who are buying toilet paper, what are they going to do with it? Is it going to sit underneath their bathroom sink? Is it going to sit on the floor in the bathroom? I bet you their kids are going to get a hold of it, and we're going to have a rash of TP parties. And we're going to be going down neighborhood streets, and people's trees are going to be TP'd full of toilet paper because mom and dad have a lot of toilet paper, and these kids are going to have fun with it. So how are you reacting to your 3D? Me, I'm finding ways that it's entertaining. It's fun. It's why I walk around and say, why am I so happy? Why is life fun and easy? What is going on in my day that is amazing? It's simply because I don't think positive and negative. I don't think 3D, 4D. I don't think parallel realities. Because when I'm thinking about that, then I have to figure out how to bring everything to me instead of saying everything I want, need, and desire comes to me quickly and easily. I am focusing forward and everybody's just entertaining me with some story. I go into a restaurant, the waitress is doing something, other customers are doing something. I go to the park and I'm playing with the little one and I'm watching the other kids play. Those kids are living in their own reality, their own bubble. They're playing on the slide, and it's not a slide, it's a rocket ship. They're on the swing and they're going through the Milky Way because they are allowing their imagination to run wild. So last night I had a date and we actually watched How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I love that movie. The girl in the movie is wanting to do an article to protect her friend about how to meet a guy, screw up the relationship, and lose him in 10 days. And it's all because that's the deadline for the article to go to press. The guy does advertising and he wants to win to be able to sell his pitch to his advertising campaign. So these two meet and it's set up and they actually fall in love. And she does everything to destroy it. But the most entertaining part of that whole show is that little dog. He pees on the pool table. He pees on the poker table. And what does she say? Do you think he thinks it's grass? You've got to laugh at that because what do dogs pee on? Grass. The diamonds he's trying to sell, it's just frosting. Think about how that's entertaining us. The problem is we live in a soap opera where this story's happening, this story's happening. There's another story here and another one down here and another one over here. And we're jumping around from story to story and we're reacting. So if I throw out positive, I throw out negative, and I throw out 3D, 5D, whatever you want to call all of that stuff, and I focus forward, everybody's telling me a story and they're entertaining me. So the first call center I worked in, it was horrible. I was constantly getting barraged, trying to sell telephone, internet, and TV because I was doing telemarketing. I made good money, but it was negative. People were constantly yelling at me. The second call center, I was answering phones for a company, and if things were going wrong with what that person was doing with the company, then I was getting yelled at. People used to say at the first job I was so stressed out, but at the second one they would be like, "What's Susie's trick? She's never stressed." Well, I didn't get stressed because they were just telling me a story. They were entertaining me. And then I noticed when I got moved next to somebody who was negative that I started to absorb all of his negative stuff. And I no longer considered it entertaining. It was now reacting. So I had to go back to, nope, they're telling me a story. They're entertaining me. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're calling uh, about your TV, if you're calling about, your computer because it has a problem, that person on the other end is no different than you and I. We're somebody doing a job. And because we're doing a job, you're upset. We can't react back to you. So I learned really fast how not to react to 3D. But the stories you tell are how you can keep from reacting. So you're not going home, you're not drinking, you're not griping, you're not taking it out on your kids, your spouse, the guy you want to be with, the girl you want to be with, the person at the store that you're dealing with, the grocery store clerk, you don't want to be doing that. So if you leave work and go, gee, what was the most entertaining story that I was told today? What is the funniest thing that happened to me today? Why was my day at work amazing? It starts to shift that job that you hate, that life that you hate, into a new field. Because now it's like watching the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. We all know I redid my dresser. And it's driving me nuts that there's nothing on it. So because I can't stand it bare, I put a few things on there to make it look a little bit better. And then they'll have to come off while the paint finishes drying. I'm okay with that because I'm no longer reacting. I'm being semi-proactive. When I wanted to go from flat to frizzy to curly hair, I didn't bitch about the transition. I was like, nope, I have curly hair. Curly hair is wild. It can be out of control sometimes, but I can easily make it look pretty. My nails, when I go into a nail shop, how do they do my nails? When I go clothes shopping is always a nightmare because I'm 5 foot tall. People, when they design clothes, they forget that we are perfectly portioned. So what they'll do is they'll shorten the crotch and leave long legs. So now I'm putting on a pair of pants that I can't even pull up to my waist, and then they're a foot too long on me still. Petite clothes, they are either they just can be awkward. So I had to go, you know what? No, designers easily fit my body type. I don't know how, but they do. And by not reacting to the 3D, I just, it's entertaining. I mean, 3D, everybody's like, how long have you had that tattoo? Y'all know I've had it for almost 2 weeks. But people don't realize that because it didn't do the nasty peeling. Because I simply walked around and says, why does it heal beautifully? I don't react to 95% of my day. There are things that upset me. That's called being human. That's normal. That's where Lucifer would say humans love drama, humans love money, and we need to focus on all of this stuff that's going on. If you view life as a movie or a TV show, how is it entertaining you? How is it adding value to your life? How is it enriching you? So they tell you to ask all these questions. I can't remember all the questions. I have way too much stuff going on in my life. So I simplify it by simply saying, why am I living my dream life? Why am I happily living my dream life? Why is everything working out for me easily and quickly? Why am I having fun? Why is life entertaining? And if it's entertaining, my reaction is laughter, it's giggles, it's smiles, it's shaking my head going, I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it. Instead of I'm watching a soap opera and it's my life and I'm stressed out, drinking, taking it out on the people around me, I am now instead sitting here with my Elvis coffee cup, just enjoying a cup of coffee. And I'm having fun living my dream life because instead of reacting to it, I'm being entertained. So it's a word. I'm reacting to 3D or I'm being entertained by 3D. If I'm being entertained, I'm having fun. And if I'm having fun, life is good. If I'm reacting, life is bad. It's a simple word, guys, and the meaning you're putting to it. Stop focusing on what's going wrong in your life and start focusing on the good things that happen in your life. The little things build on big things. A cup of coffee is no smaller than a million cups of coffee. $1 is no different than $1,000,000 other than the meanings that we put to it. So 3D and 5D, we're putting meaning to, I'm living in my imagination and I'm trying to force my imagination to be my 3D reality. Susie's just going, life is fun and entertaining and people are always telling me stories. Therefore, I'm not stressed. Being sick and, having those issues. It's been a month. I'm doing so much better because I'm simply asking a question. Why am I healthy? Why am I having fun? Why is life going so well for me? Because if I'm healthy and I'm having fun, life is amazing. If I am being entertained, again, life is amazing. I stop reacting to 3D because I simply sit there and say, somebody's telling me a story. And that story is entertaining me. So you can be screaming at me at the top of your lungs, cussing me out, and I'm literally just going to sit back, fold my hands, put them on my lap, and listen. And when you're done, all right, well, let me tell you how to fix it. Or did you just need to vent, or did you want me to fix it? Those simple little tricks take that reaction and make it entertaining. And now I'm not freaked out, wondering if I'm doing something wrong because I'm enjoying my life. Manifesting is supposed to be fun. It is supposed to make our lives better. But we are focusing so much on what is going wrong that maybe we need to start focusing on what's entertaining us, because when it's being entertaining, now we can have fun manifesting. How many people do you know? I can't even manifest a cup of coffee. I got 625 cups of coffee. I couldn't drink it all. I had to share it because I didn't even have enough places to put it. A box of 625 cups of coffee. That's 2 years worth of coffee, guys. So if I ask, why do I always get free coffee, and 625 cups of coffee shows up, that's free coffee for almost 2 years. If I'm asking, why does everything come to me quickly and easily, my neighbor moves in next door and his welcome to the neighborhood is giving me 625 cups of coffee because he got it from work. What do you want to create in your life? Because you guys are creating chaos by focusing so much on positive, negative, 3D, 5D. Am I doing this right? Instead of asking a simple question in the right way that can wholly turn your day around quickly, easily, with the least amount of effort. I cannot stress enough to simplify your life. Throw out all of those words and just start asking, why is life amazing? Why is the world entertaining me? Why is life like a movie? Everything always works out in the end. And the more it works out in the end, the easier and more fun life becomes. You guys have an amazing day. Again, subscribe, hit the like button, and tell me how what I'm sharing is quickly changing your life for the better.